They moved into some former Frisch's restaurants, but after about 6 months in business, Dolly's is done here in Southwest Ohio. Good afternoon, I'm James Brown. Gabrielle Enright is off this afternoon. Earlier this year, the company told us it planned to open about 50 restaurants in our region, but it only managed to open 6. There were stores in Miami Township and Troy. Both places struggled to attract customers. News Center 7's John Bedell joins us live. John, you talked with customers and employees about the closing and that announcement which came today.
And I heard surprise from both of those groups, James. I want to show you here in Troy, this Dolly's in Miami County is one of 2 that got new life back in April after they had closed under Frisch's branding last November. And you can even see here on this one part of the building, those 2 marks where some of the old signage used to be. Well, now this place is closing for good. Again. This group told me they frequented the old Frisch's in Troy.
Oh, yeah. Loved Frisch's.
Monday was the first time they'd been to the rebranded Dolly's in the same spot.
I got the signature burger too and onion rings.
It was also one of the last times.
Checking out, they said, we just found out we're closing on Thursday.
We were here the last day that they said they were closing Frisch's. It's just weird because I said, oh my gosh, this is happening again.
Frisch's had been a Miami Valley staple for years, but as we've previously reported, the landlord for dozens of locations says they got behind on rent. The landlord filed eviction documents in court, and those Frisch's closed. We've talked to the CEO of Big Boy Restaurant Group and Dolly's Burgers and Shakes. His company owns the rights and trademark rights for the Big Boy brand everywhere in the world except Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, and Ohio. Those 4 states are Frisch's Big Boy territory. There's an ongoing legal battle, and Big Boy Restaurant Group can't operate under the Big Boy name in the Cincinnati and Dayton markets. With an unresolved fight in court, Big Boy Restaurant Group says it's determined that continuing to operate under these conditions is no longer sustainable or beneficial for its employees or the brand. A disappointment for the lunch crowd in Troy Monday, but they're more worried for the workers impacted.
To have a job and then all of a sudden it's ripped out from under you and 3 days you're closing and you don't know, what am I going to do now? You know, you think about them. I feel sorry for them.
Back live here in Troy, you can see the signage on the door about a trick-or-treat event that they have planned for Wednesday night here at the Dolly's in Troy. The staff here told me that they're still planning on doing that Wednesday. I also, when I talked to the folks who work here, say that they all worked here when it was a Frisch's, and they don't know anything beyond they're going to be closed for good and without a job once they close on Thursday after their normal business hours. And that'll end Thursday night. We're live in Troy this afternoon. I'm John Bedell, News Center 7.
Yeah, definitely a struggle for those employees. All right, John, thank you. And this afternoon, we got a statement from Frisch's Big Boy, and that's the brand allowed to operate in Ohio. It said these closures are limited to Dolly's restaurants, not Frisch's Big Boy restaurants. You can read the full statement on WHIO.com. Frisch's Big Boy has about 20 locations across Ohio.